All right, people, we have some ups, some biotechs ups, and some biotechs down. All right, we have MBOT and MBOT. We know we are waiting for approval of their Liberty endovascular systems and no approval, but we do see their patent granted a U.S. patent that significantly expands potential market applications. This is from yesterday, so this would have been from Wednesday, August 20th. And it has secured a new U.S. patent for its Liberty endovascular robotic system, expanding its potential market application. The patent covers a modular robotic surgical system with interchangeable tool receiver units, strengthening the company's IP portfolio, which now includes 12 granted patents globally and 57 pending applications. You could say, I mean, having a shitload of patents isn't the end all be all, but it is, I think, very promising in this case here. And we have 2.5 million annual procedures for this peripheral endovascular, and to potentially reach over 6 million annually. And remember this patent, they also got a patent in China, but the China approval rate or approval process is going to be totally different for American one. So I'm not sure how that's going to go, but the patent in China, promising. Liberty Systems still pending FDA approval. Product not yet available for commercial sale. People, they said mid-2025. I mean, the FDA historically ruins my life, so I'm not holding my breath, but I want to say we're getting soon. And I do want to say that I'm going to sell off some MBOT. Now, here's the thing. That was when they handed the application in. They're definitely above that price. So we probably will see a slump after approval. Like TNXP, which really, really fucked me bad. Not bad, but I did want to sell the TNXP out of this other account I'm running because I wanted some extra money out of this. See, TNXP reached its height the day before approval, which they are lucky. Well, not lucky, but because I thought it would have went up higher, but then their approval got messed up basically because it was on a Friday and then they halted trading as the approval happened, and it came Friday afternoon. So now we have the sell-off. But TNXP, this drug, the non-fibromyalgia, the non-opioid drug, I think they're going to make moves with that for sure. Definitely. As long as all keeps going well with the launch of the drug, because they're going to start launching commercially Q4. So I have been sitting on TNXP since last year, actually, and then I loaded it all up because I got in over a year ago, and then I said, I'm going to eat my shit out. So I had a nice average on TNXP. I'm still up on TNXP. My average here now is $26.98. So as long as it stays above $26.98, which it looks as though it will, next big news Tonix has, though, I'm going to sell it out of that other account. And then, people, this has me so depressed, honestly. And this, okay, we have this article here on what is happening. They're going to say the executives, Laura selling looks fucking terrible. Why? Dude, why? It's key developments, the earnings call. I have the earnings call, so that is our promise. Significant promise in commercial launch of Symvess. Expanded hospital approvals, strong sales momentum. However, the challenge, this was a CMS and TAP application when they got denied, so Symvess can't be used for the covered by Medicaid. That was problematic. But that could always change. And then the public attacks of approval process, that stupid guy that's always talking shit about them on the New York Times. And then Humacyte's overall, Analysts are still holding. Analysts have adjusted their price targets for Humacyte. Such reasons such as the promising commercial traction of Symvess, evidenced by increased VAC approvals and sales growth, as well as the company's strategic positioning growth potential, the sales performance in July, and the success of the V00 Phase 3 trial. What comes after Phase 3 trial, people? Handing in the application for approval. And Marty McParty and Kennedy all say they're going to have approval processes 1 to 2 months. I don't know if these people are really going to be able to do that. But we had Brady Dugan, the asshole, and Laura, I won't call you an asshole, but I'm not happy with you, selling, $3 million valued. That sucks. That looks bad. But it could also be they gave a little reasoning as to why biotech companies do this. They're saying the earnings call for promise, future growth due to FDA approvals, product launches, long-term prospects amid current financial difficulties. Yeah, they do have some, not exactly. I wouldn't say exactly, but you could say that one is not a good one. Not good news there. Not good news. Then, what is this one going to say? A signal of strategic liquidity or a warning sign. Well, Jesus Christ. If it's a warning sign, I'm just at a loss. I mean, God. And then, I don't know why that one, who stock fell, triggering sell rating despite Symbas. I don't know why they get that's a sell rating from stupid Wall Street Zen, which I don't really care about that. The anatomy of insider selling. Reveal pattern of liquidity manager rather than outright pessimism. All right, well, thank you. Thank you for that. Often routed through entities, were framed as efforts to reduce leverage and provide liquidity during periods of non-financing activity. Such as explanations are common in biotech where executives often hold shares as part of leverage compensation packages. The sheer volume cannot be ignored. We'll see. Hopefully, maybe they are going to time this and come out with something nice. Because that's the other part. The timing of these sales coincide with a stock price near its 52-week low. So they're suggesting a mix of strategic timing and personal financial optimization. But why would you sell it at the low? That's weird. Unless maybe that's a good sign that they sold it at the low. Or maybe not. I don't know. But I'm holding this Humacyte until my goddamn dying breath. And I guess my children's dying breath, because I told their dads they can't sell it. But hopefully we'll see what happens. I need Humacyte to be above $4. I really, really do. I'm hoping they come out with something. Maybe they hand in the application. If they hand in the phase 3 data. They would have to put out the phase 3 data first. And then that's going to be a momentous time. Momentous. Because they have their V007 Humacyte. Is that what it was? This is the main shebang. And this is what Fresenius has invested in them. And Fresenius, they do this kidney dialysis stuff. So this traditional arterious fistula. And why would Fresenius invest all this money into Humacyte? Fresenius. Humacyte, I didn't spell that right. Investment. But they're waiting on this. There you have. They've been in them for a while. That initial investment, Fresenius initially invested $150 million. Then in 2021, the partnership expanded, giving Fresenius exclusive rights to market the human evaluator vessel outside the U.S. That's big. Why won't they start doing that? That could help any of this. Well, I guess that's something on the horizon, so we can remain hopeful.